National League MVP Bryce Harper, now 5 years of Philly, converted Eagles fan as well. A little perspective on this much anticipated game atop the NFC East. Here it's been an eventful week for the Cowboys head coach. For more on that, here's Melissa Stark. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Mike. It sure has. Mike McCarthy came to the Cowboys practice facility Wednesday morning complaining of stomach pain. He'd been having it for several weeks. The team's athletic trainer sent McCarthy to the hospital where he learned he had acute appendicitis. He went into an emergency 3-hour surgery, spent that night in the hospital, zoomed into team meetings on Thursday, and was back in the facility by Friday. That's when we met with him. He told us energy-wise, he feels great. He's just sore. And we asked if he considered calling the plays tonight from the coach's box. He said no. He said he has to be on the field to see the quarterback's eyes, his head, his feet. So tonight, about 100 hours post-surgery, he'll be on the sidelines. One other note, Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons, he was added to the injury report today with an illness. He woke up with flu-like symptoms. He had an IV earlier. I just asked him, "You good?" He nodded and gave me a thumbs up, Mike.
We'll keep a close eye on him, Melissa. Top 5 seeds up to the moment in the NFC. Nick Sirianni and the Eagles control their path to the NFC East title no matter what happens tonight. Win and the Eagles are 2 games ahead of Dallas with the tiebreaker, and win or tie, and they're in the playoffs. Cowboys win, we've got 3 tied for the best record in the NFC, and the Niners would control their path to the #1 seed. Toss won by the Eagles. Defer to the second half, so that good Cowboy offense gets the ball first. Devontae Turpin awaits Jake Elliott's kickoff. 90,000 on their feet. Off we go from Arlington. Turpin's aggressive. He's going to take it from 5 deep. And bring it out to the left. He's got a little space there. And Turpin returns it to the 25, where the Cowboys offense will begin.
Dak Prescott, Mississippi State. Tony Pollard, the University of Memphis.
C. Lamb, Oklahoma.
Brandon Cooks, Oregon State.
Michael Gallup, Colorado State.
Jake Ferguson, Wisconsin.
Tyron Smith, USC.
Tyler Smith, Tulsa.
Tyler Biadasz, Wisconsin.
Zach Martin, Notre Dame.
Terrence Steele, Texas Tech.
They lead the league in scoring, 32 points a game, over 40 points per here at home. Prescott, first option not there. Second one is the running back Pollard, 6 to the 31-yard line on first down. Dak Prescott entering the final month of his 8th season as the Cowboys quarterback. And look at the numbers he's putting up. Some of the best of his career, leads the league in touchdown passes, 3rd in completion percentage, 5th in passing yards in that stat that accumulates all the numbers, the passer rating. He is 2nd in that stat.
Yeah, here we go.
2nd and 4, second throw. And he gets it out complete to Pollard. He's got the first 2, and let's see if he's got the first down. Now it's going to be marked a yard short to be 3rd and 1. Jordan Davis on the stop.
It's good just to be here, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
I mean, I do one of these games every single year, and every time I just kind of find myself kicking back and going, just glad to be here.
Eagles running some subs here before 3rd down. Milton Williams, defensive lineman, comes in.
20. Yeah, here we go.
So 3rd and inches. They'll get it to Turpin coming around the end. The speed of Turpin down the sideline to the Eagles 43. Give them 23 and a Dallas first down.
Well, Mike McCarthy, a little time in the hospital. He dreamt up a few crazy plays on us here. 3rd and 1, and let's go reverse right off the bat. And it's one thing we've seen out of the Dallas Cowboys this year. When they get in this stadium on this turf, their speed really shows up, and you've seen it already.
Yeah, here we go.
The 44, and it is Pollard with space up the middle. And this Eagles defense that has seen the last 2 opponents move the ball on them, seeing it here on the opening drive. Gain of 12, first down.
You're going to get the double teams working. These are good defensive tackles in this game. As a matter of fact, the last time these 2 teams played, there was such a focus on trying to stop those interior guys. There were some opportunities for the outside pass rushers. Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, but they really don't want those 2 tackles inside to beat them.
Three tight ends, including Peyton Hendershot's back from injury. Rico Dowdle with the carry. That's just a gain of a yard or so against the Philadelphia defense.
Brandon Graham, University of Michigan.
Fletcher Cox, Kansas City High School. Jordan Davis, University of Georgia.
Josh Sweat, Florida State. Hassan Reddick, Temple.
Nicholas Morrow, Greenville.
Zachary Cunningham, Pinson Valley High.
James Bradbury, Kevin Byard, Middle Tennessee State.
Reed Blankenship, Middle Tennessee State.
Darius Big Play Slay, Brunswick High School.
Last two games giving up nearly 1,000 yards this defense, and Dallas moving it with ease. On this opening drive, Dowdle's going to be marked a yard short of the first down. Of note, Shaquille Leonard signed, the former All-Pro from the Colts, hasn't been in on these first few snaps at linebacker for Philly.
Yeah, and right now Philadelphia's defense is sort of daring Mike McCarthy to run the football. They've been playing with two deep safeties almost the entire game here, and so Dak and Mike have accommodated. That just changed.
3rd and 1, and Dak with the keeper. So not exactly the Eagles' medicine of the brotherly shove, but Prescott finds the space and gets the first down of the 21.
We got a Dak duck on that one. Just slid right in there for the first down. And it is really amazing, isn't it, how much of the game of football has come down to the Philadelphia Eagles' ability to convert on 3rd and 1s and goal line situations. And the rest of the league is just trying to play copycat.
Dak duck, is that what that was?
I don't know.
Okay,
It's early.
First down. Prescott toss it to the corner. Is it caught? No, incomplete, out of bounds for CeeDee Lamb. Darius Slay, who gets mad when you call him Darius, so Slay on the tackle out of bounds.
And that's going to be the matchup all night long here tonight. CeeDee Lamb just having a phenomenal year already, over 1,100 yards on the season. And there's just no doubt that the best cover guy on this Philadelphia defense is Slay.
His grandma can call him Darius. He'll call himself Darius in the lineups, as you heard, but he said, just call me Slay. He got mad at me when I called him Darius in our meeting. So
yeah, he did.
2nd and 10. Prescott with a pump and check it down to Pollard. He's got space on the edge and very close to the first down. Kevin Byard, who came over in a trade from Tennessee, pushes him out of bounds at the 13. 3rd and a couple coming up.
One of the big matchups in this game tonight is going to be right out here. Terrence Steele had a tough time the last time these two teams got together. And so now they are going to try and get the ball out very quickly. If Steele does not get help, it's up to Dak to get the ball out of his hands.
3rd and 2. Is bring full. Prescott bouncing, looking, escaping, throwing on the run. Flag is down as Lamb catches it, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a flag down, and this is preliminary signal is a hold on the Cowboys. Now there's a conversation at the 21-yard line. A referee tonight, John Hussey.
There is no foul on the play. The result of the play is a touchdown.
So CeeDee Lamb caps off this opening drive with his 8th touchdown of the year, and Dallas scores first.
You want to see what the West Coast offense is all about? Watch Prescott. He's going to look 1, he's going to look 2, and when it's not there immediately, he's going to get out of there. The difference in this offense lately has been the ability to get into that transition passing game. When he doesn't like the first 2, you saw it again there.
So after the conversation, that flag that was thrown is picked up. Brandon Aubrey hasn't missed a field goal, but has missed 3 extra points. Knocks this one through. Good opening drive for the Cowboys. 10 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes. Dak Boys game, so tradition unlike any other. Oh, that's something else. Opening drive, 7-0. Dallas on top. Aubrey kicks. Touchback right off the crossbar. Eagles take over at the 25. Here's their offense.
Jalen Hurts, Channelview High School.
DeAndre Swift, Georgia.
A.J. Brown, Ole Miss. Julio Jones, Alabama.
Devontae Smith, Amite High School.
Dallas Goddard, South Dakota State.
Jordan Mailata, Jeff Stoutland, University.
Landon Dickerson, Alabama.
Jason Kelsey, University of Cincinnati.
Cam Jurgens, Nebraska. Lane Johnson, Groveton High School.
Biggest news there is 88 back in the lineup. Dallas Goddard returns, fractured his forearm the last time these teams played Week 9 at the Lincoln. Philly been out 3 games. Hurts begins from the 25. And DeAndre Swift runs up the middle for 4 to the 29-yard line. So the story for Jalen Hurts is there's pushing and shoving downfield and is broken up. Despite season-low completion percentage last week against San Francisco, he's having a very good season with his total touchdowns. Add the 19 passing, the 12 rushing, 31. Started the week second to Josh Allen and second in the league with those 12 rushing touchdowns. After the pickup, a 4-designed run with Hurts, a lot of space. Kelsey out in front of him. First down across the 40-yard line. Hurts is second in quarterback rushing behind Lamar Jackson in the league.
Just think of Kelsey as a fullback, which is exactly what he is on this play. They love this play so much because once you send the back out of the backfield to go wide, it's just a 5-on-5 matchup. Then you get such a great athlete and J.C. Kelsey leading and Jalen Hurts in behind. That's one of their staples.
From the 40, first drop back of the night. Chase, flag down, gets rid of it, incomplete, and takes a hit at the back end. Micah Parsons right there, along with DeMarcus Lawrence.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, defense number 11. That 5-yard penalty includes an automatic first down.
So it's on Parsons, and the Eagles will take it out to midfield, to the 45, I should say.
Let's take a look on the outside, and that is going to be some matchup tonight against Lane Johnson. You can see almost took his helmet off there. It's a good call.
See the hand to the face there, so they mark it at the 45, and it's a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, you're talking about best on best now. Lane Johnson coming off one of the best offensive line performances I've seen in a long time last week, going against absolutely one of the best players in the NFL, Micah Parsons.
Swift is the back, stays in to protect Hurts and takes a sideline shot downfield. A.J. Brown, the intended receiver, step for step with Stephon Gilmore as they exchange words on the way back.
Yeah, and that's getting heated up already out there, and it's going to be one of the great matchups. A week ago, Stephon Gilmore switched in the second half and went over to cover DK Metcalf and probably won the football game for the Dallas Cowboys. Very similar receiver now in A.J. Brown, and that battle has begun. They've been going at it already.
A.J. will catch his breath, 2nd and 10. Again, emptying out the backfield. And Hurts throwing in the middle, incomplete. And there he is. Good to have him back for the Eagles. Dallas Goedert, tackled by Donovan Wilson, the safety.
Mike, you watched the tape last week, too. One of the weaknesses for Philadelphia offensively was they didn't have much of a presence in the middle of the field with their passing game. That all changes here tonight. Dallas Goedert comes back, tough catches, over the middle, a real presence, throw it up high. You'll feel confident because what Jalen Hurts really wants to do is work outside the numbers. That's his comfort zone.
Goddard in the middle, such a good season when that injury was suffered. Boston Scott's the back. He's got it running inside for 4 to the 41. And here's the Dallas defense.
DeMarcus Lawrence, Butler Community College.
Jonathan Hankins, The Ohio State University.
Oso Digizua, UCLA.
Micah Parsons, Penn State.
Damone Clark, LSU.
Marquise Bell, Florida A&M.
Stephon Gilmore, South Carolina.
Jaron Kearse, Clemson. Donovan Wilson, Texas A&M.
Malik Hooker, The Ohio State University.
Deron Bland, Fresno State.
And Bland has been the takeaway man. 8 of the 18 takeaways for the Cowboys. And defense is top 5 in the league in points and yards allowed per game. And a flag with the movement.
Full start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So it's on Lane Johnson. Let's see. what we have, 10 plays or so far, and then 4 for the Eagles, and
1 bloody nose. That's what happens. You get 15 yards for the hands to the face, and Lane Johnson said, "Thank you very much. I'll take a bloody nose." Right there. I mean, you can feel some of the battles, the individual battles of this matchup already in this one.
Second and 11. And Hurts again in the middle. It's complete. The hard hit. Devontae Smith dropped it. It's incomplete. Ball does come out as Smith was contacted.
It was an incomplete pass.
And it'll be 3rd down.
And when you play against the Philadelphia Eagles, you have to out-bully the bully. You know, I mean, there are some teams that take great pride in their physical nature, and certainly Philadelphia is one of those. This Dallas Cowboys defense is no different. And they got the first strike in.
Ramon Clark, Marquise Bell, the hit. 3rd and 11. Play clock running down, and the motion. The flag thrown in the back for the delay of game as well. So a conversation as to which one will be called here.
I tell you, it was close. Jordan Mailata.
Full start. Offense number 68. Penalty. 3rd down.
So Mailata's going to jump, and about the same time Dorrance Armstrong's going to move. So I wasn't positive which one they were going to call, but DeMarcus Lawrence was so happy that it went the Cowboys' way, he actually picked up the ball, handed it to the official, and say, "Here you go." Start the march back. They got their pass rushers in now for Dallas.
3rd and 16. Hurts stepping up, firing in the middle. It's caught. Devontae Smith to the 21-yard line. Big 1st down for the Eagles. A gain of 30.
Boy, that's a maturing quarterback right there as they hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage. But that was Jalen Hurts at his best, stepping up in the pocket, looking like he was going to run and hitting a big play down the field.
Fake to Gainwell, give on the wing. Flag is down as Goddard gets inside the 10 to the 8. The flag came as the block was made on the edge.
Pass interference. Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 1st down.
You're going to see the late adjustment here by Brown to get in the way of the Dallas defender coming over. He kind of took the worst of it there for a minute. He tried to make it look like he was trying to get out of the way, but the officials didn't buy it. This is going to be an offensive game, so field goals are not where you want to be if you're the Philadelphia Eagles.
3 penalties already on Philadelphia. First and 20, and a designed run with Hurts. He takes it to the 20, lost the football. Dallas is on it. Donovan Wilson down there at the bottom of the pile. Eagles trying to say Hurts was down first. Cowboys ball. So Hurts taking off on the design run. We'll watch if he was down. No, clearly pulled out. So Wilson took it out and gets on. It's the 6th fumble recovery for the Dallas defense here this season.
And the Dallas Cowboys defensively have just continued to be one of the best teams in all of football, getting the ball back on the defensive side.
On the turnover. Dallas takes over at their own 21-yard line. We had some movement on that one.
CD flinched.
Full start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Chris, let's go back to the Dallas touchdown and that flag that was picked up.
Yeah, you're going to see the hold, if you will, with Tyler Smith, number 73, working against Jordan Davis as Dak scrambles to his left. Will you see a little jersey tug? You sure will. Was it enough to amount to a penalty as they interpreted it on the field? No.
Through the flag, conversation to pick it up. Back in New York, they say there's just separation as the defender was pulling away. Thus, the flag was picked up after the conversation. So that's the details behind that. That's a pass complete to C.D. Lamb. Makes up the penalty yardage on the first snap of this drive. And the ball's at the 22.
It really is fun to watch Dak now with this West Coast offense. The West Coast offense is all about footwork. And so when he hits that back foot, he is looking 1-2, and if it's not there, he's out of there.
Looking, and now getting out of there. As he's chased, fires downfield. Good play by Slay to knock away the pass from Brandon Cooks as it falls incomplete. Nolan Smith, the first-round pick, was in there bringing pressure for the Eagles.
And Slay, I'm trying hard not to say Darius in this process, but he's over there working on Cooks, and we all know about the speed of Cooks down the field, and yet there is Slay, who's been doing this for a long time, right on the money again.
11 years in the league. Came over in the trade from the Lions. He was in Detroit for the first 7 years. He's that Eagles' third down defense. A conversion rate in Dallas was good. Picking up third downs on the first drive. And got one here on the second to C.D. Lamb to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 27. And a couple of big shots to Lamb already.
Every time you watch CD, he can be very deliberate until he gets to the break point, and then he's very sharp. He just sort of jogs his way off, and then once he gets you to make a bold step one way, that time Bradley Roby, now he's got you on your heels and off to the races he goes.
26 on that one. Got a pair of those already in this first quarter. From the 48, it is Dowdle with the run across midfield. Fourth year back out of South Carolina, who is the number 2 back to Tony Pollard, who's taken most of the work back there. And this is going to be an interesting night for Sean Desai, trying to get this Eagles defense going. Chris, it's been a tough last 2 games.
Well, they got to turn it back into their style of play, right? With the Cowboys having the lead, both teams have tremendous pass rushers. They really do. And so the Cowboys, though, with the lead, they're going to be a little more comfortable at this point, and they can run the football. They can play a balanced game here. So both these teams want to take advantage with their pass rushers.
Pollard back inside for about 6 yards to the 44-yard line. You talked about this defense and what Sean Desai is dealing with. It's a very different looking set of characters on the back end as we've gone through this year for Philly.
It really is. And the 2 corners are still there, James Bradbury and Darius Slay. But everything else has changed. Avonte Maddox was the slot guy. They brought Kevin Byard in here. Sidney Brown's a rookie that's come over. Their top 5 tacklers on this defense from a year ago, they're all gone via free agency.
3rd and 2. Dak pumps Bruce high and incomplete for Michael Gallup.
Decision time.
4th and 2 at the Eagles 44. Mike McCarthy's working off the play sheet. And going to go for this one.
So you can play at home with Dak Prescott here. He's going to hit that back foot. He's got a 1, he's got a 2. And if he doesn't like it, as soon as he looks to that second guy, he is going to be off in some direction here. So watch, play along, watch that footwork.